Sony put out its big guns earlier this year, and the Sony Xperia XZ2 packs a wallop with its focus on being a multimedia-centric device with its camera capturing abilities, one-of-a-kind 4K HDR display, and a refreshing new premium design. Meanwhile, the just-announced Samsung Galaxy Note 9 is gunning to show us exactly why it's king of the hill in the flagship space. When pricing is at a premium with these two juggernauts, the question we have to ask is, which one would you put your money into? The XZ2 Premium does manage to forge its own identity with its top-notch construction, one that leverages the trendy glass meets metal designs that have become standard amongst today's flagships. While we applaud Sony's efforts, Samsung continues to school everyone in why they're masterful at engineering smartphones. Yes, both phones are a handful, but the XZ2 Premium is just notoriously bulky and slippery. Even more impressive, the Note 9 doesn't make any compromises. You're going to get a 3.5mm headphone jack, you have a slot for the S Pen, and that's without adding any bulk to its package. Things get really interesting as we pay attention to the displays. Samsung takes the approach of offering that all-screen look with a 6.4-inch Quad HD Plus Super AMOLED display. It's complemented by those dual curved edges, the skinny bezels, which of course adds to its gorgeous looks. The XZ2 Premium though leverages a 5.8-inch 4K HDR display, and we'll certainly say that the 4K display has some remarkable qualities. But the Note 9 still manages to deliver an equally hypnotic presentation with its Super AMOLED panel. Being Android-powered smartphones, they have the basics down to the teeth. It's a personal preference when it comes to the visuals. However, it's the Note 9 that goes the distance by offering a richer, more diverse overall experience. You're going to get things like the extensive S Pen functions, you have access to the DeX desktop-like experience, you have Samsung Pay, and also an enhanced Bixby service. So far, both phones are running pretty fast from what we can see when it comes to basic stuff. They both leverage the Qualcomm Snapdragon 845 chip, and they're pretty matched in many areas, including gaming, but then again, we're eager to see how the Note 9 will differ with its new water carbon cooling system. In terms of storage, you get more with the Note 9 because it starts at 128GB of storage versus only 64GB with the XZ2 Premium. Looking at their cameras, this is where things get really juicy. Yes, they both have dual camera implementations, so you're going to take those portrait shots and whatnot, but both cameras really focus on low light performance. With the Note 9, it has that variable aperture, so it'll switch between the f1.4 to f1.5 depending on the situation. But with the Xperia XZ2 Premium, it has the ability to shoot at up to ISO 51200 for photos and 12800 for videos. And on top of that, they do offer a compelling video shooting experience because they both have super slow motion recording, although with the XZ2 Premium, it could shoot at 960 frames per second in full 1080p resolution, while the Note 9 can only do it at only 720p. Even with the skinnier chassis, the Note 9 manages to pack the larger 4000 mAh battery versus the 3540 mAh one in the XZ2 Premium. Now, considering that the Note 9 has a larger battery and a lower resolution display, it kind of makes us think that's going to outlast the XZ2 Premium. Okay, these are two of the most expensive Android smartphones around right now, so you really need to assess the two meticulously to find out what's right for you. Then again, there's more of an argument to go with the Note 9 for all the obvious reasons. From its sleeker design, vast productivity features, and just being an engineering masterpiece, everything points to it as being the phone with more bang for the buck. Still, you can't count out the Sony Xperia XZ2 Premium, just because it tucks away a few of its own notable features. For one, it's one of the few smartphones around to feature a 4K HDR display, a camera that can shoot in almost complete darkness, and the ability to shoot video at the silky frame rate of 960 frames per second in 1080p. And that is it for a quick first look comparison, guys. If you want to learn more about either device, you can check out our website, PhoneArena.com. This is John V, signing off.